When you hear the name Porsche 911, you instantly think of precision engineering, legendary performance, and that unmistakable silhouette that's been turning heads for decades. The 2025 Porsche 911 carries on that legacy, blending cutting-edge technology with a pure driving experience that makes it a favorite among car enthusiasts worldwide. With multiple variants offering a mix of power, luxury, and agility, from the Carrera models to the powerful turbo and GT versions. This sports car isn't just about speed, it's about delivering a thrilling yet refined ride. But no car is perfect. Today we'll break down the 5 pros and 5 cons of the 2025 Porsche 911, giving you an in-depth look at what makes it so special and where it might not quite live up to expectations, whether in daily usability, price, or comfort. So get ready for an exciting deep dive into the strengths and trade-offs of this automotive icon. This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Let's start with the first pro, blisteringly quick performance. The 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera GT ST Hybrid takes acceleration to a whole new level, combining a 3.6-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine with an electric motor to deliver a total of 532 horsepower and 449 lb-ft of torque. This powerhouse setup rockets the 911 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an astonishing 2.5 seconds, making it one of the fastest production cars you can buy today. What makes it truly remarkable isn't just the straight-line speed, but how seamlessly power meets precision. The electric motor provides instant torque, eliminating turbo lag and enhancing throttle responsiveness, while a clever electric exhaust turbocharger boosts efficiency without sacrificing excitement. Capable of reaching a top speed of 194 miles per hour and completing the quarter mile in around 11 seconds, the GT-ST Hybrid doesn't just perform, it thrills. Every press of the accelerator feels sharp, every turn feels precise, and despite its aggressive performance, the ride remains composed, offering a perfect balance between track-capable power and daily drive refinement. That's the kind of high-octane excitement that keeps Porsche at the top of its game. Next up, let's talk about reinvigorated design and precise handling, 2 elements that continue to define the Porsche 911 legacy. The 2025 model features the latest 992.2 refresh, which subtly enhances its timeless silhouette while integrating modern touches like slimmer LED headlamps, a more sculpted front bumper, and an updated rear diffuser that improves aerodynamics and gives the car a more aggressive stance. But it's not just about the aesthetics. Beneath the skin, Porsche has fine-tuned the chassis for even sharper performance. The suspension now features recalibrated adaptive dampers that strike a perfect balance between comfort and sportiness, allowing the 911 to remain composed over rough pavement, yet feel razor-sharp when attacking corners. The steering has been honed for even greater precision, providing quicker feedback and improved turn-in responsiveness. Whether you're navigating tight switchbacks or cruising at speed on the highway, the 911 delivers that celebrated Porsche driving connection, direct, intuitive, and endlessly engaging. Whether you're navigating tight switchbacks or cruising at speed on the highway, the 911 delivers that celebrated Porsche driving connection, direct, intuitive, and endlessly engaging. This harmonious blend of refreshed design and expertly tuned dynamics ensures the 911 doesn't just look stunning, but also handles with the precision and confidence expected from a sports car icon. Now, let's shift gears to comfort and luxury, another major strength of the 2025 Porsche 911. While it's revered for its track-ready performance and razor-sharp handling, the 911 doesn't neglect the comforts that matter in everyday driving. Even the high-performance Turbo S model, designed for adrenaline-fueled speed, manages to deliver a surprisingly comfortable and refined experience. The seats are a highlight, deeply supportive, generously cushioned, and upholstered in premium leather with available options like heating, ventilation, and multiple memory settings. These make long drives effortless, allowing the driver and passengers to remain relaxed even during extended journeys. The interior materials are of exceptional quality, combining soft-touch surfaces, aluminum accents, and meticulously crafted details throughout the cabin. Ambient lighting adds to the luxurious atmosphere, while noise insulation keeps road and wind noise to a minimum, enhancing the sense of serenity inside the cabin. Technology is seamlessly integrated, yet subtle, with intuitive controls that don't overwhelm. The 911's driver-focused cockpit is ergonomically designed, placing key information and controls within easy reach to keep you connected but never distracted. Let's move on to another compelling advantage: the strong resale and prestige value of the Porsche 911. Beyond being a high-performance marvel, the 911 holds an almost legendary status in the automotive world, thanks to its decades-long history of precision engineering, motorsport success, and unmistakable design. This enduring reputation isn't just for show. It has a real impact on long-term ownership costs. Unlike many luxury sports cars that suffer steep depreciation, the Porsche 911 typically retains around 60 to 70% of its original value after 5 years, significantly higher than many rivals such as the Audi R8 or Jaguar F-Type, which may retain only 40 to 50%. This impressive retention is driven by high demand among enthusiasts and collectors who appreciate the 911's timeless design and driving purity. Porsche's commitment to quality, reliability, and regular model updates keeps the 911 relevant and desirable, ensuring that it doesn't just become another used car. Certified pre-owned CPO, Porsche programs further enhance this appeal, offering up to a 2-year extended warranty and thorough inspections, making a used 911 almost as attractive as a new one. For many, owning a 911 isn't just about performance. It's about joining an exclusive club, enjoying a slice of automotive history, and having a vehicle that holds its value remarkably well in a market where most luxury vehicles depreciate by 50% or more in the first 3 years. In the eyes of enthusiasts, the Porsche 911 remains a true icon that offers long-term prestige, performance, and financial sense. Finally, let's talk about how the Porsche 911 brilliantly blends cutting-edge technology with its rich heritage. The 2025 model showcases a fully digital cockpit, featuring crisp, high-resolution displays that deliver essential driving information in a sleek and intuitive layout. What sets it apart is Porsche's thoughtful inclusion of a retro-inspired classic mode within the digital instrument cluster. This mode replicates the traditional analog gauge look, offering a nostalgic touch for purists who appreciate the brand's storied history. It's a clever feature that honors Porsche's legacy without sacrificing modern usability. The central infotainment system includes a vibrant 10.9-inch touchscreen running Porsche's latest PCM, Porsche Communication Management, software, providing seamless access to navigation, media, and vehicle settings. Physical rotary knobs and buttons remain thoughtfully placed, allowing drivers to adjust key functions like climate controls and drive modes without getting lost in menus, a smart nod to driver-focused ergonomics. Of course, no car is perfect, and while the Porsche 911 excels in many areas, there are a few downsides that potential buyers should consider. Let's shift gears now and take a closer look at the key drawbacks of owning this iconic sports car. Kicking off the cons, the most glaring drawback has to be the price. The base 2025 Porsche 911 starts at over $120,000, positioning it firmly in the high-end luxury sports car segment. But that's just the entry point. Opting for more performance-focused trims like the GTS or Turbo models, or adding popular options such as the Sport Chrono package, upgraded brakes, and premium leather interiors, can easily push the price north of $200,000. And if you're really aiming for the top-tier variants with bespoke customization, carbon ceramic brakes, or track focus features, prices approach the $400,000 mark. This makes the 911 significantly more expensive than competitors, such as the BMW M4, Audi RS5, or even a Mercedes-AMG C63, cars that offer comparable performance for a much lower price. For many buyers, the Porsche 911 is less about practicality or affordability and more about owning a piece of automotive history and engineering brilliance. However, it's important to realize that such exclusivity and performance come with a serious financial premium, not just at purchase, but in terms of maintenance, insurance, and running costs as well. Let's talk about the infotainment system next. The Porsche 911 features a sharp 10.9-inch touchscreen paired with physical controls, delivering a crisp and responsive interface. It handles basic functions like navigation, media, and vehicle settings smoothly, and the graphics are impressively clean. However, when it comes to customization, the system leaves much to be desired. Unlike competitors such as the BMW iDrive or Mercedes-Benz MBUX, where users can extensively tailor the layout, assign shortcuts, or customize widgets and home screens, the 911's interface remains quite rigid. You won't find much freedom to rearrange menus, create personalized user profiles, or adjust the way information is displayed. Even setting up preferred display modes requires several steps rather than simple drag-and-drop adjustments. For a car that prides itself on precision and driver-focused technology, this lack of adaptability feels out of step, especially considering that many rivals now offer intuitive customization, allowing drivers to create a digital cockpit tailored to their driving style or daily needs. Another con worth mentioning is the shift from analog to fully digital controls inside the 2026 Porsche 911. Traditionally, Porsche has been celebrated for its driver-focused cockpit, with physical dials and tactile switches that give a direct, mechanical feel. But with the latest model, Porsche has gone all in on digital. The once beloved analog gauges and simple rotary dials have been replaced by sleek digital screens and touch-based interfaces. While this modern approach offers crisp visuals and futuristic appeal, it hasn't been welcomed by all enthusiasts. Many purists argue that the tactile feedback and simplicity of physical knobs and buttons are part of what makes driving a 911 special, a direct, mechanical connection to the car. Instead, the fully digital setup can feel somewhat detached, especially for those who value the traditional Porsche experience. The touchscreen controls, though sharp and functional, don't replicate the intuitive precision of analog alternatives, and navigating through layers of menus can be distracting. Now, let's talk reliability, a key factor for any car buyer, especially when investing in a high-performance luxury sports car like the Porsche 911. Despite Porsche's reputation for precision engineering, the 2025 911 doesn't excel in reliability ratings. Industry sources place it around the middle of the pack, with a predicted reliability score of about 3.5 out of 5. This suggests that while major mechanical failures are rare, owners do occasionally report issues with electronic components, infotainment glitches, or minor mechanical hiccups. Adding to that, there's a specific recall affecting the front headlight module. In some units, the headlight can produce excessive glare, which may dazzle oncoming traffic and pose a safety hazard if not addressed. Although Porsche has been prompt in issuing recall repairs, the fact remains that this is something prospective buyers should keep in mind. When you're shelling out upwards of $120,000 for a 911, expectations are naturally sky high, not just in performance and design, but also in reliability and long-term dependability. So while the 911 delivers on many fronts, this slightly average reliability score and the headlight recall serve as important considerations for the practical-minded enthusiast. Finally, let's dive into one of the more practical, but often overlooked, downsides of owning a 2025 Porsche 911, the running and maintenance costs. While the 911 offers blistering performance and an iconic driving experience, keeping it in top shape doesn't come cheap. For starters, Routine oil changes aren't your average quick service. Expect to pay around $400 to $600 per oil change due to the high-performance synthetic oils and specialized service procedures. Tire replacements can also be a major expense. High-performance tires suited for the 911 often run the range of $1,500 to $2,500 for a full set, and they wear out faster due to the aggressive driving dynamics this car invites. Brake maintenance, especially for the optional Porsche ceramic composite brakes, PCCB, can easily exceed $5,000 for a full replacement, which isn't surprising given their advanced materials designed for high heat resistance and superior stopping power. Insurance is another significant cost. The average annual premium for a Porsche 911 sits around $2,000 to $3,000, but this figure can fluctuate depending on your driving record, location, and model variant. Turbo S models, for example, are generally at the higher end of the spectrum. And let's not forget the scheduled services. Porsche recommends a comprehensive inspection roughly every 10,000 miles, with service packages costing between $1,000 to $2,000 per visit, depending on what's required. So while the Porsche 911 delivers exhilarating performance and timeless design, potential owners should be prepared for a considerable ongoing financial investment, not just up front, but throughout its lifespan. So, is the 2025 Porsche 911 worth it? If you're after legendary performance, iconic design, and a driving experience that blends precision with passion, the 911 remains one of the most compelling choices in the sports car world. However, it's not without its compromises. Premium pricing, higher maintenance costs, and a digital-first cockpit may not appeal to every driver. At the end of the day, the Porsche 911 isn't just a car, it's a statement. A perfect blend of heritage, technology, and pure driving thrill, made for those who live for the road. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more automotive insights, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on the 2025 Porsche 911? Stay tuned for more exciting car comparisons, reviews, and deep dives, right here on MotorNation.